Huh? Yeah, Freebird. That's the name of it, right? Oh, it's Ladybird? Oh. What's up guys, Jared here with another sensational movie review. Shoot, it's been a little over a week since I hit the good old movie theater, but luckily it's that time of year again where a bunch of Oscar-worthy smaller indies are rolling out, and the one that's really been on my radar is Ladybird. I've been hearing phenomenal things about this movie on top of its unheard of Rotten Tomatoes score. So is Ladybird the best movie ever made? Let's find out. So Ladybird is a coming-of-age movie, but it definitely sets itself apart from the generic trope. It is set in the early 2000s and follows our main character, Christine Ladybird McPherson, played by Saoirse Ronan. She is the typical rebellious, opinionated, I-know-what-I'm-doing 17-year-old senior who wants nothing more than to leave Sacramento for the East Coast and become a writer. She has a strained relationship with her parents, more importantly her mother. Her mother is tough on her, making it seem as though she hates her, but in reality she wants the best for her and really loves her. As the mother-daughter relationship butts heads all throughout, Ladybird goes through senior year struggling with relationships, high school drama, the fear of college and the unknown, and ultimately trying to figure out who she truly is. After hearing that this movie was getting ridiculous reviews, I knew I had to go out and see it for myself, and I was pleasantly surprised. The story somehow really connected with me, even though, I wasn't a teenage girl in high school, but you know what I mean. It somehow encapsulates high school life to a T. Struggling to fit in, trying new things that you really enjoy, the heartache of a breakup, the relationship with your parents when you're a douchey teenager, and the fear and excitement of going off on your own. The story at the center of Ladybird is one that I feel a lot of people can connect with, maybe not in whole, but definitely pieces here or there. Again, this is an A24 distribution, and they have just been on a roll selecting these smaller indie movies that have such a great impact. Whenever I'm hearing or seeing a new A24 film, I definitely know it's going to be something special. And with these smaller films, they're not afraid to take risks. For example, Ladybird was directed by Greta Gerwig, and it's her first solo directed film. She's done a few other projects in the past, but she wrote and directed Ladybird. I would say she did a fantastic job on her first solo directorial debut. I gotta talk about the performances in this film. Ronan does a great job of playing this out-of-place, troubled young woman. You buy into her distaste for Sacramento and her ambitious dreams of moving to the East Coast. She also does a great job of portraying the high school lifestyle, just saying and doing things to be cool and try to fit in. Also, the relationship she has with her mother, played by Laurie Metcalf, is spot on. One second them being at each other's throats over what one of them said, and then the next them both agreeing at how cute the dress looks. The rest of the supporting cast really added humor, depth, and emotion to the film. The different boyfriends and the trouble that each of them brought, the father-daughter dynamic of him always being the nice guy, and the best friend betrayal and emotional comeback, I'm sorry for everything moment. Ladybird was the definition of a movie. There was no crazy special effects, over-the-top action, or a franchise base for it to sit on. It felt like a movie in its purest sense. The wonderful shots of Ladybird walking past each house at the beginning compared to her walking past each door stoop towards the end show us this emotional through line that a lot of different things can happen in life, and you can move to a completely different place, but when it comes down to it all, you're really the same person. It's hard to get such a solid and original story these days. Overall, Ladybird is a coming-of-age movie that has a nice warm feeling to it. With a relatable story, great writing and directing, spot-on performances, and it being the definition of a movie. I would highly recommend checking out Ladybird if you have the chance. It's not the holy best movie ever that Rotten Tomatoes is making it out to be, but it's a nice little original movie. What did you think of Ladybird? Was it the fantastically reviewed must-see movie of the year? Or was this just another coming-of-age comedy drama? I want to hear about it in the comments below. As always, you can find me on the social medias at Jared Buckendahl on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Until next time, I'll see you later.